If you look in the navigation pane, you'll see two customer tables. The database creates these tables, so if you delete them, no problem. The second form you create using the book database magic with QODBC is the automated switchboard. Let's open the customer form now. We're starting with a form that contains only two fields. Since you're the designer, you add whatever fields you like. Notice the full name field is grayed out. That's because QuickBooks doesn't let you update this field. You can only update the name field, and that automatically changes the full name field. The forms you create automatically disable any fields that QuickBooks doesn't let you update. This is done using table schemas. You don't need to know what that means, only that it works. One of the issues the book solves is update exceptions. Sometimes the schema says a field is updatable, but either it isn't or it's only updatable under certain conditions. The database solves this issue and also lets you easily test for and add exceptions in case any crop up in the future. Let's switch to Design View and add some fields. Find the Customer Form table and click it to show the list of fields. You'll do this a little bit slower. I just speeded up the process so it doesn't take so long. After adding fields, save the form and switch back to Form View. Notice one of the new fields is disabled, Class Reference Full Name. It's not updatable. Let's check that out in the Schema table. Locate the Customer Schema table in the navigation pane. The schema tables are created for you whenever you open a form for the first time or add fields that use child tables. More about child tables in the book. For now, let's see if Class Reference Full Name is updatable. All the schema tables begin with the word schema, so they're easy to find. Double-click the Customer Schema table to open it. Locate Class Reference Full Name and highlight it. Move across the table until you come to the Updatable column. The value is 1, which means Class Reference Full Name is updatable. However, it isn't, and we'll prove it. We'll use VB Demo to do this. We'll open it and connect to QuickBooks. Then we'll use the list ID from the customer on the form and create an SQL statement to update that customer's Customer Reference Full Name. You don't have to know SQL to use the book. It's all constructed for you behind the scenes. But in this case, we're out to prove that Class Reference Full Name isn't updatable in the customer table. When we click Query, we get an error. The SQL statement is constructed correctly, but we can't update Customer Reference Full Name. The book shows you how to quickly and easily add update exceptions to the database, and they'll be disabled from then on. Notice the fields we selected. We selected them for a reason. They all reference lists and should be drop-down boxes. Normally, you'd import these lists, create combo boxes, and construct SQL strings for the row sources. If all that sounds like Greek to you, don't worry. The database does it for you. Whenever you add a new field, click the Combo Boxes button to retrieve any lists and automatically create combo boxes and row sources. After making a change like this, the form has to close. Reopen it from the switchboard. The database automatically imports the child tables needed for the drop-down boxes. You can see the new tables in the navigation pane. Child tables always begin with the word child to make them easy to find. Even though Class Reference Full Name has a child table, it's still not updatable. The other drop-down boxes, however, are now filled with the appropriate lists, just like in QuickBooks. This video shows only a tiny portion of the database functions from the book database magic with QODBC. Check out my other videos for more of what you can do with the forms you'll create with the book.